6 years ago, my family moved from Syria to Lebanon. My dad went there months before us to find a house and some work. I was 10 or 11 and I went to work with him. He was making breeze blocks out of cement and I would help by making sure that all the supplies were ready for the workers to make the blocks. It was funny there. There was no boss telling me what to do, and my cousin, who was 13 at the time, was working with me and made me laugh. He was funny and made the hard work more enjoyable to do. We were there for 3 years until my dad got a back problem, and just 1 year later we had a phone call out of the blue. I can't remember their name, and it sounds crazy, but they said that there was a flight to Britain and that we should go. I felt quite scary because I had no English. I knew I'll miss Lebanon and my family and being able to speak Arabic all the time. Dad was scared but excited for us, and we kept our nerves to ourselves so we would not upset him. He wanted us to come to the UK to study. When the plane landed in Cardiff Airport, there were about 20 people waiting for us. They took us in a taxi to Cardiff Centre, and we came back for our bags. We ended up getting a taxi across to Bari, where a clean, dry house was waiting for us. A translator was with my mum and took her shopping for food to keep us alive. For several days, our house was like a prison. It took me ages to get used to being looked at all the times. So I stay inside. I am quite a quiet person even now, but back then I hardly ever spoke to anyone. There was a girl we all got to know who lived about 6 or 7 houses down the lane from us. She was short with blonde hair, but she was always smiling, which made us feel confident. We eventually asked her name. "I am Jade," she replied. I didn't know anything about her then, but she shown herself to be truthfully, as she's never let me down since. The words we would hear from other people, however, sometimes sounded scary. We thought they might be swearing at us and saying bad words toward us. But as we started coming to school, we began to understand some English. We would stay down the unit, but some teachers were really helpful, teaching us the alphabet. It sounds crazy, but we didn't know how the letters sounded. It felt quite childish to me, but I guess we had to go through that. And I am really glad we did. The payoff came soon enough when I noticed a boy from school on the train. He asked my name, where I lived, and then explained I was going to Bari. The next thing I knew, he was holding a mobile phone in front of my face. As I focused on the letters, I slowly realized what he was saying. "Welcome," said the phone in large black letters. Now I am really enjoying studying and hope to stay on in school, complete maths, ready for a university. My mom and my dad still can't say much. They are slower to learn and are going back to Lebanon to see our grandma, who had a bad fall there. We need to see her recover and we are praying for her, hoping she's okay.